Bonjour à tous, c'est moi, Teresa. Je suis toujours en France. I am still in France, and my French still sucks. um, I know. Look, I'm doing this video in bed. I'm just uh, well, first of all, let me explain. I only have one place to work out of the in this room. And there's a chair and there's a desk over there, which you'll see on the review once I post it, once I leave the hotel. That chair, I've been sitting in that chair all day and my butt hurts. The chair is plastic and ow. So I'm like, you know what, let me get comfortable and just do this video. They won't mind. Y'all don't mind, do you? Okay. Anyway, yeah, look, I'm all moisturized. I put on lipstick for you guys. So, I put some effort towards this. I washed my hair today. So, you know how we do. I gotta, um tie it down to get her to lay down and relax for a few days. So, we'll see what she's looking like tomorrow once I unveil her. But yeah, that's what's going on here. So now that that's out of the way, today's video is about. I said that I would do a video on where I had been. Um, so really, I ain't been nowhere, y'all. I ain't been nowhere. I was depressed. I was in a depressed state for about a month. Um, so while I was missing in action, I just withdrew from I withdrew from folks. I withdrew from social media. Um, um, it's what I do. I just need an escape. So I spent 4 or 5 weeks binging the hell out of some Netflix and YouTube and just staring off into the Mediterranean and not doing a whole bunch of nothing, to be honest. And that's the way it goes. So I mentioned on my website when I first started my blog that I've lived with depression most of my life. It's not something I talk a lot about, and to be honest, I had to really think about whether I wanted to be this vulnerable and put this out there about myself. But when I set out to do this, I said I would do a blog and video because I want to have a record of what I did and what happened. I said I was going to post, blog, and share about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And to be honest, this is not, uh, this isn't, the sun shining on the sea and, this happy, uh, you know, videos and pictures and things that we like to post when we're out traveling. This is part of it as well. Wherever you go, there you are. You take yourself with you. So I struggle with depression, and here I am. It reared its ugly head while I was here. And I mean, you think about it, I'm on the trip of a lifetime. I'm not working. I'm in a place where I can watch the sunrise above the Mediterranean every day. Beautiful. What in the world do I have to be depressed about? Well, it doesn't work that way. It's not, I can't just point to something and say this is the thing that made me depressed, or that was my particular trigger. Um, it's more of a hormonal, clinical thing where I've just never found anything that worked for me, medication, therapy, and so forth. Um, and it's just something that I have to get through. Just for the record, at no time did I feel like hurting myself. So I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, so that's where I was. I was off in my own head, um, being depressed. Uh, but I'm aware that I have a problem. I have some coping skills for it. And when it comes up, I just have to get through it. So I got through it. I'm better now. I'm feeling my creative juices flowing again. And I'm doing my videos, I'm posting blogs, um, and I'm ready to talk about it. So, yeah, that's what happened. That's where I was. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm back. Like I said, I thank you to those of you that wondered where I was and reached out. I appreciate that. And um, I'm going to be more deliberate about um, building a community, being part. I'm an introvert on top of all this, and it doesn't come natural to me to reach out to people. Um, I have no problem when people reach out to me, and that's where really kind of where most of my friendships have started. So I really have to put effort towards building a community because I need it out here. You can get lonely. It's for someone who appreciates alone time. It's great, but it's like I don't know if you're not an introvert, if you would understand this, but if I say I appreciate my alone time, but I don't want to be alone, if that makes sense. You 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 want to have people in your life that understand you, that get you, um, and that helps when you're going through things. Um, but you need your time to be alone, to recharge, to get through whatever. But it doesn't mean you don't appreciate or don't want people in your life. That makes sense. I remember at one point my mom saying, "You don't like people. You don't." Like, what do you mean? I like people. Some of them. Um, but anyway, yeah. So that's just I'm putting it out there. That's kind of who I am. I'm an introvert and I have clinical depression, and but I do want to be part of a community. So I am going to uh, make an effort to join some communities and be more uh, reach out more to some of my sisters out there, some of you guys that are following me, that reach out to me and either ask me questions or tell me about what you're doing, what you're going through. I appreciate that sisterhood, that we're talking and sharing in a similar experience. Um, that helps me, and I want more of that. So I'm going to try to um, do more, do my part in building those relationships, and hopefully, build up some close friendships out of that as I go through this. So, um, yeah, that's one of the things that I'm going to do. I mentioned in my blog when I blogged about this that I'm going to come up with a routine of things that might help me, and will probably help me in what I plan to do out here anyway, as far as self discovery, refreshing, and figuring out what I want to do with the rest of my life. It's not a bad idea to have a routine, some type of meditation, something that I do that's caring for myself and my mental my state of mind. Um, Out here alone. Once I figure out what that is and develop some type of routine, I will share that. If it helps someone else out there that might be uh, in a similar situation, and if you have something that you do regularly that helps you, and you want to share it, feel free to share it. I'd appreciate that. I'm reading all the comments and open to trying new things. If you have apps or particular YouTube videos that you found helpful, uh, feel free to share those with me. I appreciate all that. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, and that's where I was. But I'm back, and looking forward to making more videos and some content that hopefully you guys find interesting and helpful. Um, as my journey continues. So I'm off to a new location in the next couple of weeks. So I'm looking forward to what what that might hold for me, and sharing the new sites and things there with you guys. So we'll be in touch. Thanks for following me, liking, and subscribing. Also, remember to check out my website, sabbaticallife.net. Sabbaticallife.net. And my blog. I've got some reviews out there that I haven't done on video, and I've also got some blog posts, some things that I talk about in the blog that I may not have talked about in a video. I have a post out there about insurance, and I have a post out there about how some tools that I used to figure out where I wanted to go in my travels, that you might find helpful. So yeah, so go out there to sabbaticallife.net and check out some of those posts under blog. And also, I do have merch. So I've got some funky t-shirts out there that you might find interesting. So yeah, so check that out. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and following. And thank you for just being there. All right. See you soon. A biento.